With me now is one of the wonderful people from Tutor Doctor. Her name is Gayle Charlack. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Good morning, Donna.
It's nice to have you here. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you.
Good. I feel like I'm part of the Tutor Doctor family now.
Absolutely. You've met us a few times.
So tell us a little bit about Tutor Doctor and what makes your solution different than other tutoring centers.
Thank you. Well, that's a very good way that you put that question because we're really not a center. Tutor Doctor, we provide our service in the homes of our clients. So I would sit down at a table with a family, much like this one, and talk about what their student needs in terms of academic support, and I get to know the student a little, get to know their personality and sometimes their interests and particularly their learning style. So Tutor Doctor strives to engage our families in what we call a magical match. We want the perfect tutor for every student, and that is so much more powerful than coming into a center and maybe seeing one tutor on a day and a different tutor the next day. We really strive to establish that relationship between the tutor and the student that will help the student to thrive and accomplish their goals.
And it's kind of like back in the day when the old country doctor would come, you know, the doctor makes house calls.
Right.
I think it's really endearing. I think it's very helpful, and I think that is what's leading to the success of so many of your clients is that, you know, you're really coming to them and you're customizing a program for them.
Absolutely. Customization is what we're all about. We don't come with a proscribed agenda or curriculum for any subject. Some students need help in math, but some parts come easy and some parts are more difficult. So we're always there to work on whatever that particular student needs help in. It's a very one-on-one and very individualized.
And how did you get called to become a franchisee owner? What makes you uniquely prepared for this?
Well, I had been doing SAT tutoring on my own for quite a few years, so I've really had the opportunity to experience that, and we do get a lot of calls for college entrance exam preparation. So I've seen the students and I've got an idea of what they need in that area. I also teach math in an adult education program, so I've done the classroom side and had the opportunity to meet other students. So my experience in working with students and understanding their different learning styles helps me to say, okay, this particular student learns a certain way and I have just the right tutor for that. So I really, in 20 minutes with a family, get a great feel for what they need.
And how do you personally feel when you see success?
Oh.
Tell me about that moment.
Well, it's wonderful when we get an email that so-and-so got a 92 on the Regents, that we'd been working with them for months. You know, it's just a wonderful thing. The Regents is New York State exams in all different subjects. Kids who maybe were barely passing or not quite passing, they work with our tutor for 2 weeks or a month or 6 weeks, and we get a call and say, Gayle, it's really coming around. She's starting to get B's. She's feeling more confident. Confidence is such a huge part of it when I know that my student is no longer afraid to raise her hand in class because, you know what, if she gets it wrong, it's not the end of the world because most of the time she gets it right. It's very powerful.
That's fabulous. For those great tips and more from Gayle, stay tuned on Live It Up.